This is Holyhead Terminal for departures of the ferries to Ireland. I think it's Ireland. I'm not sure they go anywhere but Ireland. I should have known that, but I don't. You see? Anyway, that is a lovely lounge. You can have food. I mean, the food prices, I was shocked, because normally airports and places or even Dover is very expensive when you buy a drink or anything. But it was like £7 for a meal and a huge mug of tea. Very impressed. They've got all kinds of actually quality sort of Wales and Ireland, both countries' souvenirs, books and key rings and things that are useful. Yeah. Toys for kids. And this, you've got beautiful view, day or night here. You've got the sound of the seagulls, of course. But this is very good. You see it on luxury flats, this sort of glass that is a windbreak. And you can, I sit out here because, I mean, inside, it's too hot. Far too hot. I was in the Maritime Museum. What a gem that is. Just, a few hundred yards from here. And the temperature inside there was 22 Celsius. So like 48 Fahrenheit. That is warm. That is summer weather. It's like a sauna for me. Well, of course, you haven't seen me. I'm dressed in fleeces, all the modern things. Avocado ones as well. Oh, that's from a charity shop in Bangor. Let's not talk about that. Good stuff. Americans are working in there, which had an American accent anyway. That's 2 Americans I've met in the last 48 hours. One when I had the flat battery in Tesco's Extra at Bangor. Well, I mean, it was all the parking problem there. Yeah. It didn't say where you had to type your car registration in if you were going to stay more than 3 hours. Well, by the time I'd been to the mobile phone and then done 3 hours just flew. Well, not that I wear a watch, so I was running all over the place, asking at the petrol station there, how long, what do I have to do? There wasn't any signs for it. Anyway, so I left the car lights on. Anyway, this man, who was actually an army man from Colwyn Bay, he trains young people apparently. He had jump leads and he'd never done it before, so he's like Googling how to do it. I didn't want him to interfere because, telling men what to do is not helpful when you're a woman. But anyway, then this American man comes along, well, American, and he was American, he lives actually in Bangor. Well, he was irritating the Colwyn Bay Army man because he was like, poking his head in the car saying, hasn't it got an automatic thing where, things turn off so that it saves the battery? Of course, she has a look in my car. She says, no, you haven't got it. Well, I would know by now. It's 13 years old, that car. Renault Kangoo MPV. Fantastic little thing. 60 miles to the gallon. Anyway, so he's rabbiting away, interfering. It doesn't help when you're trying to concentrate on something like that. Then the car didn't start the first time because the jump leads weren't properly attached. But it did the second because I said to him, oh no, I'm sure we don't need jump leads. I did this a few weeks ago and I just left it half an hour, then turned the engine and it started without any jump leads. So but I said, it's the last time I don't turn lights off because, the last time I ever did that sort of thing was I was a student in Lyon, which is France, near the Alps. There was a tunnel, Fourvière, that goes under the river there. And it was easily, a lot of people did it because, you forget as you've gone under the tunnel, you put the lights on, and then you come out and you all, whatever you're doing, and then you forget that you've left your lights on, you wander off. A few hours later, you've got a flat battery. Anyway, that was years ago, and I had a Ford Escort then. Well, those were the days. It's strange, wasn't it? I could get insured by the French or the English on an English registration for the year I was there at the business school, École Supérieure de Commerce de Lyon. And but now then, 10 years, much more years later, all the rules changed, and you can't get insurance that lasts more than 3 months and all the rest of it. So it's a lot more difficult. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Oh, where's my woofer? Anyway, this is, as I say, the terminus, the terminal, the departure lounge for the ferries at Holyhead. Stena, Irish Ferries are the 2 names I can remember. There might be a third. Is there a third? is there a third ferry company that goes to Ireland? There's Stena and Irish Ferries. Those are the two.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and it doesn't go anywhere else but Ireland. Is that right?
Not I'm aware of.
No.
Sorry, I've only been working here 3 days, so I don't...
Oh, good heavens, madam. I'm asking you things. Yes, absolutely. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure it's only Ireland. Yes, I think it's Ireland. But, I mean, you know, it goes to Dublin, that's basically. And I think Rosslare, which is to the south. But anyway, you can go to Northern Ireland from Liverpool. It's actually cheaper. Well, you know. But anyway, we can't go anywhere because of the Brexit rules on dog papers. Yes, it costs about £200 in England. Every time you go out of the country with a dog or a pet or whatever, you have to spend money on a vet which has 10 pages of paperwork to do in 2 languages, and it has to say what port you're going to land at. No, what country, not what port. Anyway, the point is, the port that we were going to land, the country, was France. And then something happened and we couldn't go there because I was all in a bit of a tiz was. So the idea of going to Ireland, you'd have to pay it all over again. And only the papers are only valid 10 days, so it's not like you can go to France anytime. No. Oh, yes, that's the cost of Brexit. Well, I mean, it costs more than my ticket anywhere. I mean, yeah, it was £90 for a single to go with a car over to France on the ferry from Dover to Calais, but it already cost me. Oh, it cost you. Well, if I did it in Wales up at Llangollen at Dee Valley Vets, but it would have cost me in England, Chester, just a few miles away, 200 quid. So I thought, no, sod that. Oh. Well, I mean, it's all wasted money now. I've got to recoup it. Well, when you make a mistake like that, you just basically. You know, well, I haven't done that to you, but because I've just spent £7 on it. But it's been dinner. Oh yeah, I've had dinner basically. I've had I can't remember what I've had. I've had a curry, a huge, lovely. They microwaved it, but it's absolutely delicious, and a huge thing of tea. I'll show you. What is the name of the thing? I can never remember straight. There it is. It says Vegan Katsu. I should remember Vegan Katsu curry. Yep, and look at the size of the cup which I had the tea in. Yep, it's big. So, yeah, you don't want to be drinking coffee at night. No, you won't get to sleep. So, tonight, what am I going to do? I think we'll pop back to Chester. It's a very easy drive. Or we're going to spend it at the marina with the huge, I saw a Heimer camper van today. Of course, I've got a mini camper van, as I call it. And I haven't got curtains, so I'm very pleased when the toilets open in the morning. Look at those seats. I mean, that is just so comfortable. It's all PVC, of course. Anyway, there we are, woof woof. That's a vegan dog. And I've now done my video. I wonder if they've got free Wi-Fi here. I've only got half an hour. They kick you out at midnight, they said. Right, turn it off.